Hello Pisces, welcome to your October 2020 reading. I'm really excited to get into this and tell you what I feel like you'll be up to in October and how things will be going for you. I have my Halloween decorations up. I'm pretty excited about Halloween and October in general. It's usually a pretty fun month, usually also a pretty busy month, like most of us are getting into a routine. So let's check in with you. I'm going to start out this reading by looking into you and your person and how I feel like your person versus you obviously are going to be feeling during this month, and also like the outcome of your guys' connection, what's going to happen between the two of you. But mostly just I'm going to separate you and this person to start out and try to give you some insight onto how I feel like you're feeling versus they're feeling. So Pisces, you really could be dealing with a fire sign here. I have the Nine of Wands, meaning you're letting your guard down towards this person in October. Fire sign also meaning Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like you're letting your guard down with them, but also in a way like really moving towards them very quickly. Almost impulsively, but still just very quickly. I feel like you realize that you do want this person, you're letting your guard down, you're going to really, like I said, move quickly towards this person. Wands, wands, wands. Very heavy on fire so far. Maybe this person has a lot of fire on their chart, or this could apply to like a fire moon sign or rising sign, but in general, I'm really getting really heavy fire. But if this doesn't resonate, I'm going to go into each sign after this and also new love and stuff like that, but this is just the beginning of the reading, so it doesn't have to be a fire sign, but I'm just saying there's a lot of fire. So this person couldn't make I feel like it's you, sorry, I'm not going to say this person since I'm focusing on you. I feel like you couldn't make your mind up about this person, and I don't really know why. I feel like for a while you couldn't, but now you've made your mind up, obviously, to move towards them and to let your guard down. And this may also have to do, I'm going to get into them and see how this aligns with them, but this may also have to do with them here. So, or like something that they're going to do that's going to make you want to rush in with them. So I also get the Ten of Cups in reverse, meaning I feel like maybe for some of you, you wanted a family with this person, or they made you very happy at one point or another. Maybe you were a part of their family. I'm just saying, I feel like you did, when you thought about it, you did want a family with them. Since it's in reverse, I'm not so sure how you feel about that during October, but I do know that you have made your mind up about them, but maybe you aren't really looking towards marrying this person. But I do get the Two of Cups, meaning this is a really, really true connection here, a really true love. It's a big deal. But it's a big deal. The Two of Cups is a pretty big deal in a love reading. I feel like you really are in love with this person, and that's why you've decided to open up your heart and to... This is so positive, Pisces. Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you're deciding to give this a shot, and it's because you guys are going to have really good luck this time around. I don't really know what happened in the past, but this is a really big love for you. And I feel like you guys are going to have a reunion, or just if you guys weren't together in the first place, I feel like you guys will enter a relationship in October. So that's just really, really, really positive news. Let's get into this person and how this person is feeling. So they feel like you're a dream come true. Maybe you guys have a lot in common. I feel like they feel like you kind of you fulfill them emotionally in a lot of ways, and they really enjoy being around you. This is a very big card on emotional fulfillment. So you guys are going to be in a really, really good place for a lot of you Pisces. They're really trying to be open with you in a lot of ways with the High Priestess here, but I feel like in a way they're still a mystery to you, and maybe they kind of like to keep parts of them to themselves, but not necessarily in a bad way. I don't think they're keeping like big secrets, but I think they're just a little bit of a mysterious person to you, and maybe that's part of their charm. I feel like it came out upright. The Star card. This person has a lot of hope that you guys will be together. You could be dealing with an Aquarius for sure. As we got more into the reading, I got some cups. Yeah, it's all fire and all cups. So another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a fire sign, also an Aquarius. So I feel like you guys will, Capricorn as well. I feel like you guys will have a really good month. I mean, there's literally nothing. The only thing is just that there may be some lack of planning for the future. And maybe that may be frustrating because you want commitment, but there's no planning. But like I said, if this is a month where you guys weren't speaking beforehand and now this is like a reunion month, I wouldn't expect you guys to really talk about stuff like that right off the bat. But they feel so much for you, and I feel like they're really happy that you guys are in communication. Nothing's really pointing me towards, so they possibly want a family. Is that the issue? 10 of Pentacles, sorry. They do want a family with you, so I don't know what the issue is with family. You can let me know in the comments what the issue is with family on your end. But on their end, it came up as well. So this could be someone that you marry. Like, this is really intense reading. I feel like they really want to give you money. Maybe this person just has a lot of money. Maybe that's why the 10 of Pentacles are here, is this person's kind of wealthy from like their family. So yeah, Pisces, this is a really, 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 really positive reading. I'm extremely happy for you guys. I hope that this is true for a lot of you and that you guys are in such a loving place throughout October, because I got the Ace of Cups as well, meaning I feel like they are going to express their love. They have a lot of hope for your relationship. They feel like you're a dream come true. Let's pull from some of our decks and get some more things here. That just fell apart. Sorry. So I feel like right now, before you guys get into this really good place, they're wondering if you're happy without them. For some of you, someone's wondering if they're happy without the other person. I can see that. I feel like they became a better person during the time that you guys were apart, and they're really going to try to make this work with you. Like, this is extremely positive, extremely good sign. So I'm starting to understand our connection. Maybe you had your, like I said, you couldn't make your mind up about this person, and maybe it's because you weren't sure like how happy you would be with them. But I feel like you are going to change your mind and really give it a shot. I want you. I love you unconditionally. Pisces, this person really, really loves you. I don't react when people mention you. I feel like when you guys are apart, they try to put on like an emotional front. And maybe that's where some of the frustration came on your end, Pisces, is where like when I said you couldn't make up your mind and maybe you had some walls up here. I feel like they put on an emotional front that they don't maybe even mean to put on, but I hide I hide behind material things. So like I was talking about, Pisces, this person may have some money. I'm not sure. Like, that's just what I'm getting from this person, is they put on a bit of a front and they may have some money. Maybe that's where the mystery about this person comes in. It's like, do you have money? Where do you get this money? Like, that sort of thing. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I don't know who's saying that. Relate it to your own story. My life is not as together as it seems. Maybe there is this element of money between the two of you. I am so attracted to you. Pisces, this is some intense feelings. This is probably the most like loving reading I've gotten in my October 2020 readings. Like, this is pretty intense. So this deck is called Divine Love Messages. This deck is also pretty intense. Let's get into it and see how these feelings are. It is time for us to be together. We can rejoice. You are always in my thoughts. Let's enjoy our happiness. Let's enjoy our happiness. We belong together. They feel like you guys belong together. They're always thinking about you. I feel like they're really in love with you. I mean, not one bad thing really. The only thing is just the material like things, or them being kind of maybe secretive about money. That's a very specific thing for a very specific amount of you, but I feel like this would be a really, really good time for you in October. No bad cards at all. So in the outcome, Ace of Coins. I feel like a lot of you guys will get a new beginning, kind of what I've been talking about, getting a new beginning with this person, kind of having a reunion and starting fresh. For some of you though, this may be a little overwhelming, because if you were confused about them and it was like you guys were apart for a while, I think it may be a little overwhelming to like go in as hard as you guys are going to be going in here. Like this is pretty intense, and talking about family and marriage and all these things. So just know that this may be a little overwhelming for one or both of you guys. But I feel like you'll persevere. Really heavy on the fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like you guys will persevere through this. Like I said, it may be a little overwhelming and weird, but I feel like you guys will work through it. So that's so positive, you guys. That's just awesome. Like, I'm so happy. That's just the best reading I've gotten October 2020, and you guys are the last sign I'm doing. So I'm happy I'm wrapping up these main first of the month readings, because with such a positive note. I feel like you guys are going to have a great month. In terms of your love life, let's go into each sign, Aries through Pisces, get some more stories out there. For those of you that heard that and you were like, I don't want to get back with that person, I hate that person. Or if you really like that person, you still want to hear. Either way, I was just joking. That doesn't have to be the case. So if you're dealing with an Aries, we have the Star card. So definitely relating to the general or the collective reading for you guys. There is a lot of hope here and a lot of happiness. I feel like this person could, if they took some time apart from you, I feel like it was because they were dealing with some family issues here. And I feel like they're really starting to move on from it, and they're healing. So they healed from their family issues, they healed from their past baggage, and they're ready to be with you, Pisces. If you're dealing with a Taurus, so this Taurus here, Knight of Swords in reverse and Knight of Cups in reverse. They're taking their time with you because they're emotionally unavailable. Let's see what else comes out throughout October. This may not be the one for you. Like, I feel like this is pretty different from the general. If it resonates, it resonates. Like, I'm just gonna let you guys know that if you feel like a bad feeling from this person, you feel like they're emotionally unavailable, they could have been unfaithful, just know that this person may not be for you, this Taurus. So if you're dealing, oh yeah, my cards got all messed up. If you're dealing with a Gemini here, we have the Magician and the Three of Cups. So you guys work really well together. I feel like you guys have a really, really like a power couple sort of thing, whether you know it or not. You guys have a lot going for you guys, you and this Gemini. But one, this Gemini could like partying, or two, this Gemini could be involved in a third party. So that's not the only case. I feel like also more than likely, because this is a pretty positive read, I feel like more than likely the case is that you guys are just going to have a lot of fun together during October and really kind of tapping into your really good connection. Yeah, but it just will be fun. Like, I don't think you guys are going to get commitment from this Gemini throughout October, but you guys will still have a really good time, and you guys will be really, really like, it's a really good connection, a really strong connection, but I don't really see much in terms of commitment, especially if you guys already are not committed. So let's get into if you're dealing with a Cancer. So this Cancer was extremely heartbroken when if you guys had a falling out. I feel like they really feel like they lost you. but they're starting to let it go for some reason. And they're starting to let it go, like let go of the loss and the depression here with the 5 of Coins in reverse, and forgive you and forgive themselves. They feel like they were frustrated because maybe they just didn't know you enough to know that if they were to have shown you that they cared, this Cancer, that you would have given this a shot. And I just feel like they didn't really know that. And possibly during October, they're going to get to know you more and realize that they were maybe a little bit too quick to like jump the gun. So if you're dealing with a Leo, I have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I feel like, although this isn't a bad sign necessarily, you may not see the change that you want with this Leo. And I feel like you guys just haven't gone through. I'm not saying the Wheel of Fortune shows that it'll happen eventually. I just am not so sure that it'll happen in October. And I think it's because you guys haven't forgiven each other. Someone hasn't forgiven the other fully, and someone hasn't learned the lessons that they were meant to learn in order for the two of you to be together. But I feel like this is a karmic connection to where you guys will be together eventually. If you're dealing with a Virgo, Ace of Cups, similar to the General, this Virgo really, really loves you. I feel like you guys are going to take some time to retreat from the world, take some time apart. I mean, not take some time apart, spend some time together apart from the world. Like, just spend a lot of one-on-one time together. And I feel like you'll realize that this Virgo really, really loves you. There's a lot of overwhelming, like, love here. If you're dealing with a Libra, this Libra is really optimistic about you guys. I feel like they think that you guys are going to work. They feel like you guys are making a lot of progress. You're moving towards the future. There could be some commitment on the horizon. Someone may be a little closed-minded, though. Maybe that's why, I don't know, just if someone's closed-minded, they need to open up their mind a little bit more and realize that maybe you guys may differ in some ways and there may be some challenges, but like you guys need to keep an open mind. I'm just going to say that. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, right? If you're dealing with a Scorpio, we have the Ace of Coins in reverse. I'm not so sure that you'll get the opportunity that you want. And I feel like just, it's not the best sign with the Scorpio, if I'm being honest. I'm not saying it won't work out, like it could, but for some of you, I feel like just don't wait around for the Scorpio because they're dealing with stuff right now. I feel like you won't see it in October. That doesn't mean you'll never see it, but just in October, it's not the best sign for the two of you. I feel like just the timing isn't right at the moment. And I wouldn't like lie, you know. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you meant a lot to the Sagittarius, whether you knew it or not. I feel like they are trying to release the overwhelming burden, 10 of Wands in reverse, that you have kind of put on them. I think they really think about you a lot, and they're trying to release you in a way. I know, I'm gonna sneeze. They feel like they're unlovable. I feel like, I don't know, Pisces, what happened? Like, they feel unlovable, and they feel like maybe they're not good enough for you. A lot of heaviness from a Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they're trying to rest. They're trying to meditate. They're trying to figure out what to do about your situation, if I'm being honest. It's so fun now that I'm like, I used to be pretty terrible at shuffling. Not saying I'm great now, but I'm definitely better. And it's so fun just to like... So, like I said, this Capricorn, like, you can make them peaceful in a way. Maybe they're at peace with where you guys are at. They don't feel like it's safe to love you, though. This Capricorn doesn't feel like it's safe to love you. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they're trying to use their head instead of their heart. I feel like I think they're listening to rationality instead of passion. Like, they're choosing rationality over their passion for you. And whatever that means in your situation, if it's rational for them to reach out, then they But if it's not rational, I feel like they may have passion, but it's just they're choosing to listen to their head instead of their heart here, or like their passion. And finally, if you're dealing with another Pisces, we have the Fool card here. I feel like they are trying to be a little bit more lighthearted with you than in the past, and they want to come out of a period of separation, but in a very they want to just have a new beginning in a very lighthearted way. Like, they don't want bad blood between the two of you, I feel like. So yeah, they're trying to keep it carefree and have a new beginning with you. It's pretty positive. So although your general and collective was very, very positive, I know some of the signs weren't as positive. So let's look into new love and see if I have any new love opportunities for those of you that are interested in new love. So we have the Nine of Wands. Oh, let me get into what I'm talking about here. Sorry. So with this, if you have a friend that you're wondering if you guys are going to be together, if you guys are going to admit feelings, that's what I'm going to look into right now and see if I feel like you will admit feelings or take the next level with like a friend or someone that you're seeing casually, that sort of thing. Because I know a lot of my love readings for the collective are pretty serious, and they're involving usually something that was a very already heavy thing. So this is more light new love, somebody you have a crush on, something like that. So I feel like for a while you were really guarded with this person, or they were really guarded from you, and it's because they were really worried to kind of show their true self. And I feel like they weren't really listening to their intuition, which their intuition was telling them that maybe this was something really good, or could be something really good between the two of you. But then we have the Tower card. So you guys may see a really big change in October between the two of you. Someone's going to take the lead. If you're dealing with a fire sign, it's pretty much all fire at this point. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I don't know. Are you, a lot of you guys dealing with fire signs or what? Air signs as well, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I feel like they will take the lead here and really try, because like I said, I feel like intuitively they know that you guys have a really strong connection, so they may take the lead and say something. I'm not saying they're going to say that they're in love with you, but I feel like they will just try to say something to you that will come across as very friendly and nice. Also, I feel like with the Two of Swords here, they may not totally make up their mind on commitment. Like I said, I feel like they may come in a very friendly way and possibly take the lead, and everything will change in a way that they're going to possibly say that they think you're attractive or something like that. But I'm not seeing total commitment. I think that they may have options still. But yeah. In terms of totally new love, what do I see for totally new love for Pisces? Any new opportunities? I'm so tired of this. I guess it makes sense, but I have to give this speech every single time. Whenever I'm doing new love opportunities, especially in October, I don't know why, but I keep getting that people are too heartbroken to have any new opportunities. And I don't really know why, but then again, I really have this speech. I have to give this speech every single time because I think it's important. But I give this speech where I'm talking about how this is just a collective reading, how Pisces are doing as a collective. Obviously, even if I say you guys are going to meet someone, some of you guys won't. And even if I say that you guys aren't going to meet anyone, a lot of you guys will. I'm just saying, as a collective, are you emotionally available enough to meet someone? And it keeps coming up that a lot of people are not. With you, I got the Ace of Coins in reverse, so this could just be the beginning of October that you aren't having any new opportunities. But, that doesn't mean that you won't. That's just as a collective. So don't, hear that and it will discourage you. No. I'm not saying you won't have any new love coming in. I'm just saying that as a collective, maybe there's something else kind of being in the way here. So there is some sort of block between you really meeting someone that may be really good for you, is how I'm going to put it. Having new love come in. Let's see what the block is. Maybe I meant to tell you guys what the block is so that you can focus on that before the new love comes in, so that you can meet more people. Maybe that's it. So a lot of you aren't really willing to sacrifice something about your life, a really big, especially if this is something to where it's a relationship. sacrifices are definitely needed. Like you need to, you're taking up less time for yourself, maybe taking some time away from work, maybe taking some time away from studying. Like a relationship takes a lot. So I feel like Pisces, a lot of you aren't in a position to where you want to give up or sacrifice things, which is totally fine. I feel like you're pretty, if you hear this and you want to meet new love, maybe you're meant to hear that you need to open up your mind to the possibility. Hangman is a very mental thing. Open up your mind to the possibility that maybe you will need to make some sacrifices in order to, like, when you're with someone, and maybe open your mind up to the possibility of making sacrifices to your schedule, to your life, stuff like that. But I feel like with the King of Swords here, you're pretty set on your routine, or you're pretty set on your life right now. So maybe there's no room for anyone else. And I mean that like in a way that I'm trying to help you guys. Like I said, just because I say that there may be no new opportunities doesn't mean there won't be any new opportunities. I'm just saying as a collective, what I see is a blockage from you meeting new people. So yeah. So yeah, Pisces, let's get into your career read or financial read or whatever that means to you. King of Cups is here, meaning you'll be doing something that involves a lot of your heart. I feel like you'll be putting your heart into this. During this month, whatever you do, your heart will be involved, and also your emotions, but you'll be emotionally in control. I feel like that'll be a really big part, is listening to your heart, but also being in control here. 3 of Coins. I feel like you will be working really well with the people around you and just collaborating well. This is a really big card on like working on something as a group and it really working out. But I feel like maybe the drive is not going to be there some of the time, although you'll be doing really well and your heart will be involved in what you're doing, especially if this is like, even if this is like a project, I feel like your heart will be involved in what you're doing. It's just the drive, really, maybe just like the motivation isn't really there, and I feel like it won't be there until you get this good luck or until you see that it's paying off. And then let's see if the motivation will come back, because I feel like once you see this good luck and have this good change in your life with this thing that you're doing, I feel like you'll be like motivated again. You'll have good luck and positive change, but I think you may be still stressed out. So I see all of these positive things. Like, I see you working really well with people. I see you like being in control and listening to your heart and having like putting your heart into the thing that you do. And I see really good luck and, like I said, Wheel of Fortune, coming into some money, having good luck, seeing positive change. But then I see you on a mental level, stress and not being driven. So I guess that's a personal question for you, Pisces, but I don't really understand why. Maybe you just don't believe you maybe think it's too good to be true, or you're worried about the outcome. But I do see some stress here. Maybe this is something big, I don't know. But I feel like you are going to have some like sleepless nights a little bit here. Then I get the Ace of Wands, meaning a new opportunity and you being really in a really hard-working phase of your life to where you're creating and you're creating a finished product and things are going really well with that. And then 4 of Wands, meaning your money will be more stable and you'll be celebrating a lot of things. And Ace of Coins, having a new opportunity, having some money come in. So this is all extremely positive. So maybe when I get in just a second, I'm going to get more into like your advice. Maybe there is just a little bit of a mental thing where it's like you're a little uncomfortable with coming into money, which like it makes sense. Sometimes when we're used to not having a lot of money coming in and then it does come in, it's a little weird. And like I said, maybe that with the drive thing specifically, that card came out, or being motivated or having like inner drive, that came out before the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe you'll just be a little frustrated and not so driven until you see the money. And I feel like you'll be more stable, but there might be a point of a little bit of like sleepless nights or anxiety throughout the month, which I'm not like super happy about for you guys, but I feel like overall it's a really, really extremely positive month for you guys in terms of love, in terms of finances. Maybe there's just stress about like, will this money stay? But I feel like it really will with the 4 of Wands. I feel like it will stay. Let's see what my advice has to say for you guys. The end of a tough cycle approaches. You know what, Pisces, it may be just that you guys had, like I said, a tough phase for a while. So that makes sense. I mean, you guys were in a tough cycle, and then when you come out and you come into some really positive change this month, new opportunities, really positive, really positive change, it'll be weird to you because you just went through this tough cycle. So maybe you're still, it's not like when you go through something, especially something tough, it's not like when good things happen, all of a sudden it's just erased and you don't think about it anymore. So it makes sense, Pisces, but I just want you to know that it is really positive. Nothing is set in stone. So that's kind of self-explanatory, but I feel like kind of going on about this like tough cycle that you may have experienced in the past. Just because you experienced in the past doesn't mean it's set in stone and that it's going to continue to happen, you know? Expect powerful change, really powerful change. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands, like really positive, really good change coming in. So try to keep that in mind, that there will be powerful change, and especially if you're holding out for that. A time for healing. Maybe I'll get into like more advice on how to heal yourself and how to get into a better place emotionally, but this will be probably a big time for healing. Confidence is the key to your success. So maybe you'll be stressed out because like even though you're working with people, maybe you don't feel so confident because you were in a tough cycle for a lot of you at some point in your life. That's ending now. So if you need to hear it, being confident is a really big key to your success. Key to being successful for you guys. Conclusions are within reach. There's a lot about endings and then positive change. So maybe some of you are job hunting, or you quit your job and now you're looking for a new job, but just in general, there is this element of something ending and something beginning. And in a really positive way, you coming into some money and having a really positive change here. So don't let pride get in your way. I feel like this also is kind of in relation to your ego. Don't let your ego get in the way, telling you that you won't, you know, that it won't last, and all these things that are keeping you up at night throughout the month that I see. Try not to listen to that negative part of your ego here, Pisces. The energy is gaining momentum. You're gaining a lot of momentum and having a lot of positive change, so that's really great. A time to give rather than take. Maybe, I mean, if some of you feel like it, that's never something I would tell you to do, but if you feel like it and you feel like giving to the people around you, if you are coming into a lot of money this month, maybe that'll be a good idea. I don't know. I'm not really comfortable with that one. So, sorry for the interruption there, Pisces. I got delight from this deck. So, really, like I said, a really happy month for you guys. Beginnings. I feel like for a lot of you, this is a new opportunity. There's been a lot of like change and conclusions and beginnings. So that really validates it. Sustenance. Meaning like this will be, like I said, you'll be coming into some money where it'll be stable money that can sustain you, and also possibly you taking care of other people, which brings me to capacity to love. Pisces, you may have a really big heart and want to take care of the people around you during this month. It's really your decision. I'm not telling you to, but that is coming up a lot. Listening to wisdom. So if people are telling you that things are going to be okay, and that, you know, you are at your giving you, like, when you get your new opportunity, or when this change starts to happen where I see you stressing out, try listening to other people around you that maybe can give you some good advice. That's just my own advice for you guys. Listening to wisdom, listening to other people in your life. Also have go with the flow. So maybe try to go with the flow a little bit more. Not stressing, just being like, okay, today was a good day. This was a good month. This was a good week. Try to go with the flow a little bit more to stop some of the stress that I anticipate may happen for some of you. So tears of joy and sadness. I very rarely get this card, and I really like this card because I think it really accurately represents change. So like I said, I saw some stress from you, and I was wondering why. Like, it's going to be such a good month. But it's because you've shown so much strength and resilience. throughout this time and throughout your life and maybe this year, that there is some, when change happens, there is a feeling of sadness, and it's as if, even if it's good change, like you're kind of mourning your past self and your past experiences and this past tough cycle that you went through, Pisces. So that's really what I feel. That's really what I see here, is that it will be like a very happy time, but there, you know, even at the most happy times in our life, especially after a tough period, there is still some sadness that is left over. So try your best to go with the flow and remind yourself that you've shown an incredible amount of strength, and that this money and this new opportunity will be sustainable and you'll be very happy. And I really, really, really positive reading for you, Pisces. So I hope that it meant something to you. I hope that you related to it in some way. I really appreciate you watching, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day or night or whenever you're watching this, and have a great October. Please subscribe to me if you like this video, and you can check out your mid-month when I do it. Mid-month October like check-in, and also I probably will do a love reading before then for you guys, so make sure to check that out. Thank you so much for the support of my channel. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your evening, like I said before. Anyways, like this video if you liked this video, and if you related to it, comment your story. I would love to hear it. And yeah, subscribe. If you really like this reading, you can reach out to me for a personal reading. I am currently doing that. My email is in the description box of this video. We can talk about it. I can tell you about my rates and how I do personal readings and whatever else if you would like to reach out to me. So thank you again, Pisces. Stay safe, and appreciate you watching this video. Really positive reading. So best of luck to you. Thank you.